Alrighty then, Corky Alexander, we're gonna do DADGAD tuning. I thought I'd go ahead and do this one since it's just a slight move from open D to DADGAD. DADGAD, very popular tuning, especially in the new acoustic world. So you got a D, A, D, those two are the same. Then a G, A, D. Now this tuning I messed with for years. I've never been properly trained on it or done any reading about it. Never studied any scales when you're in this tuning. I just learned how to tune that way and then messed with it. What's unique about this tuning is you got basically a D chord, but you got this one note that is the subdominant of the tonic. Hear that? So it's kind of an open, suspended chord, I guess you'd say. You can correct me at any time in the comments, I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing I'm 72, so I keep doing things the same way. So with that, then a home key for this would be like this. By pressing that G string, or in this case, not a G string, yeah, it's a G, to make an A, and then you're in your full D. Again, you got all this going on, forming all these chords. And a lot of guys who use DADGAD do a lot of tapping. Okay, I'm not really good at it. Now, when I started being trained on sitar, this came alive for me, because this is exactly what happens in sitar. The tunings in the sitar, it's like a full open chord, but then one of the notes is the subdominant. A lot of sitar players tune in the key of D these days, but if you do the full traditional way, probably going to be C sharp if you do the Ravi Shankar type, which is what I did. And it's really very baffling and very beautiful, vast. It's like going to the beach. It's almost overwhelming in terms of string music. But a home key for me on sitar is just like that. Again, these are just scales that I have discovered. Now, when I heard Phil Keggy talking about, exploring alternate tunings, one thing he said was, you just play a standard chord on it and see what it ends up sounding like, because the tuning is totally different. So here's what I found, and I wrote an entire song about it and recorded on my album. And here's an F major 7th. And then I thought, wow, that sounds kind of nice. And then here's a C chord. I'm talking about the fingering. So I wrote this whole song. Then back to the D. And you got some beautiful octaves in this too, where you're pressing your G string and your B down. And there's a world of other things in this that I'm not even going to get into today. There's where I go into a G chord. Norwegian wood, you know, when I started being trained on sitar, Norwegian wood is just laying there for you to play on the sitar, and it is also in this tuning. Dadgad. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy these tunings. Take care.